Good afternoon, Scouts. It's your pal, Cubmaster Christopher, and I am so happy to be here with you again today, here in beautiful Burke, Virginia, Pack 1344. And today we're going to talk about three things. But first, before we get to those three things, let's have some announcements. So, yesterday, the governor of Virginia, of the Commonwealth of Virginia, announced that all schools are going to be canceled throughout the rest of the year, which is a major disappointment for a lot of us. I think for all of us, really. Especially kids who are coming up on some milestone years, where it's graduating kindergarten, 6th grade. I know everybody had plans they were going to do, see friends, and it's tough. I'm very sorry about that. It is what it is. But here's the good news. Scouting continues, okay? I've seen reports that a lot of sports are being canceled. I mean, heck, Major League Baseball got canceled. Basketball got canceled. Soccer's canceled. All these things are canceled. You know what's not canceled? Scouting is not canceled. We are going to continue scouting. We're going to keep moving with scouting. You know why? Because scouting is important. We're not going to let it stop. Does that mean we're going to do things a little bit differently? It absolutely does. Does that mean things are going to change? Absolutely. Things will change a little bit. I don't know how much. I've fielded some calls and some questions already from parents of scouts. I don't know how our unit's going to respond yet, or how our district. We're kind of doing a wait and see. But we'll see what happens, okay? But scouting continues. How does it continue? In a few ways. Number one, scouting at home and keeping the adventure going. So look for those hashtags on social media, because they're out there. They'll help you how things are going to continue. Continues here with these videos and doing things at home with your Cubmaster. Go through your book, see what you can do, okay? There's a lot of stuff. Your leaders are going to be sending out, will continue to send out information. Check Facebook. We're doing some Facebook Live stuff with the Bears, and anyone else can join in, okay? So we're going to keep scouting going. I also heard a question from a young scout saying that, hey, if baseball's canceled, but scouting isn't, does that mean I'm tougher than a major leaguer? It absolutely does. You are tougher than a major leaguer, because you're going to keep scouting. Maybe they're going to be home watching TV, something like that. That's fine, they can do that, but we're going to keep scouting, all right? So, let me get to my three things. The first thing I want to talk to you scouts about today is SCOUTStrong. Who here's heard of SCOUTStrong? Raise your hand. Some of you have. In fact, some of you I know already have your SCOUTStrong. But SCOUTStrong BSA is a program to keep you boys active. It's the PALA Award, Activity Award for SCOUTStrong. And what does it mean? It means keeping track of your activity every day. All right, so for the way we do it, we have this great sheet where you keep track of your activity for 6 weeks, and we're looking to get a good bit of activity every day, at least, 60 minutes of activity, or for boys, 13,500 steps a day, or 11,000 for girls, or like 60 minutes of activity. Take a look on the sheet. It'll tell you specifically what you need to be doing. So being physically active, but also making good choices about healthy eating, which I got to tell you is key, all right? One of the ways I stay healthy, in addition to exercising, is I make healthy choices when I eat, okay? And it makes a big difference. I feel better, I have more energy, I look better. It's the best. So stay active. It's also great for your health, like mental health too. So when you're out there moving, you're happy, you're out in the sun, it's a beautiful day, get out there, do some stuff, okay? So that's SCOUTStrong. The second thing I want to talk to you Cubs about, you Scouts about, is the Scout Law. Now, last week we talked about being loyal, and we're going to eventually go through all 12 laws, but I had a question from a Scout online about the Scout Law. This Scout indicated that it was hard to remember all 12 laws in the Scout Law. And that's true. I remember when I was a Cub Scout, when I was a wee below, I had to memorize the 12 laws, and it was tough. I had a little note card I wrote down, and I had to write it all the time, and it didn't always work the best for me. But then I found something online when I was working with my lion, when he was transitioned from lion to tiger. I found a great tool online for helping him to remember the Scout Law. It's Sing It in a Song. So I'm going to help you with that today. We're going to sing it 2 times, all right? And we'll see how we do. So, you all ready? If you know the song 10 Little Indians, we're going to sing the tune to 10 Little Indians. Okay, let's start. A scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean and reverent. That is what a scout is. Let's try it again. A scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent. That is what a scout is. Alright, so you practice that, you watch that a bunch. I guarantee you will have the Scout Law memorized. And it's also important to say, memorization is not a requirement for lions or tigers. You don't have to memorize the Scout Law in order to get your bobcat, okay, or in order to get rank. But you do need to be able to say it. The easiest way to say it is by memorizing it. And eventually you'll want to memorize it anyway, because you don't want to be the only one up there at a scout meeting having your two fingers up and going like, no, you want to be able to say it, okay? So if you memorize it, memorization is the key to learning, okay? I have found that in my own life. The more I can memorize things, the easier it is to learn things. Do you guys hear that? It's a red-shouldered hawk that just flew over. I don't know if you could hear it on the microphone, but it's kind of neat seeing it go over there. I was looking at it earlier. All right, so what's the last thing we're going to do today? We said 3 things. What do we do in every single meeting? What? Push-ups. All right, so last time, how many push-ups did we do? We did a lucky 13. How many push-ups should we do today? You want to go for 14? Let's do our best, do one more, and we'll do 14 push-ups. All right, everybody, let's get in push-up position. Okay, hands down. Legs out. All right, I'm ready. You ready? Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, I did 15. I lost track. I did 15 push-ups. How great is that? I can put that on my log and say I did 15 push-ups. How many did you do? Could you do 14? Could you do 15? If not, that's okay. As long as you're working hard and you're doing your best. And how do you know if you're doing your best? If you see achievement growth, okay? So if you could only do 5 push-ups last time, but you did 6 today, you're doing your best. You're growing. That's awesome, okay? So keep getting better. Keep practicing. I'm very proud of all of you. We're going to do great. All right, so that's it for today. Do me a favor. Comment below, like and subscribe. Let's keep this going. Share it with your friends. Share it with other packs. I think these videos are helpful. If they're not, if you're having, let me know. Let me know what we can do differently. All right? Take care. We'll see you soon.